Okay, real quick, I'm going to show you how to make thick letters if you're not used to drawing them thickly on your own. With some practice, you can make the thick letters without the guidelines, but if you have trouble with this, all you need to do is print the letter first, and I'm using pencil so I can erase it later, and lightly with that pencil make the letter shape. Then you can go around that with marker or with a pen. And the type of line that you use to go around that printed letter will create a style for your thick letter. In this case, I'm using straight lines, so it's more of a block letter. Now, because I used pencil, once that dries, I can just erase my pencil. And voila, there's my thick letter. If you want to add multiple letters, then when you print your letters, give yourself a little bit of space for the thickness. I like to go, if it's about the size of my finger, I go about half the thickness of the letter for a space, but it's up to you, and it creates a different style when you change the thickness. Make sure your printed letter is nice and neat. Then, again, now this time I'm going to be close, so I'm going to let this overlap. I'll let the one on the left be in the front of the one on the right. So I'll start here now, and I'll go around the letter again on the outside. And what did I forget? Don't forget the inside parts. So if there's an inside, like a P or an R would have this same shape up here, especially an O, make sure you do the small inside part here too for both of those, and then erase. Now, the advantages of having thick letters over just printed letters, I can add color, I can add shading. If I really want to get fancy, I can go underneath the letter and make it thicker and make it look like there's a shadow under here. If I keep in mind, I have to pretend there's light hitting the top of it, so it makes this shadow underneath. Now I could make that even thicker if I wanted to. I could make this like a 3D letter. If I make that bottom part look thicker. And then don't forget, you can change your style. It doesn't always have to be the same kind of line. So instead of just a straight line, maybe I'll make a bumpy line for this C. Don't change the letter shape, but you can change the line that goes around it. There we go. Now I've got a C that kind of looks like a cotton ball or a cloud, and looks a little bit nicer than just a plain old letter sometimes, I think. So there you have it, how to make thick letters. Keep on practicing, and eventually you'll be able to do them just like this, but I know it took me a long time to be able to do that, so just print your letters first, go around them, go inside them, and then erase.